great players. So really pleased with how it's gone so far.
Rob Manfred likes the pitch clock, do you? We have a few more incidents for you.
The ball's grounded past the
After back-to-back triples in Texas, PitchCom fails and the defense gets called for a clock violation, or do they?
From high, here comes Trey Turner, and he slides it.
Uh-oh, he can't hear through his thing. He got 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's see what happens here because
oh boy,
a great group of former players that work with us, Raul.
The fans here are booing a little bit. I think deGrom just put it up near Nelson's ear and said, "Here, listen."
And we'll see. You know, I mean, you can always look. You can change that rule next year too. I mean, that's my point about it.
So the umpires are talking right now because.
So the umpires get together. Pitcher's like, "I can't hear." The umpires are like, "Sorry, clock hit 0. Rule says it's a ball."
Yep. So it's going to be a violation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's.
Come on.
It's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's ridiculous.
So Nelson and the manager talk it over. Then they go to replay.
Actually, going to the review center right now and going over the rules interpretation of it.
We got to have our first incident while I'm sitting here, right?
Oh, Manfred. Anyway, they end up undoing the violation.
So it is going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes instead of 3 and 2. Schwarber's frustrated because this took a long time for them to figure it out. All right, so instead of 3 balls, 2 strikes, it's 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Schwarber's down on strikes, and he's not happy. I mean, it was a long delay.
So really pleased with how it's gone so far.
Over in Chicago, Stroman, who's playing with the timing, actually does get called for a pitch violation that sticks.
7.
The interesting thing is you'll notice the on-screen timer gets to 1 and then sort of just hangs. It doesn't get to 0. We noticed that in the Texas game too. The clock gets to 1 but doesn't get to 0. I think it's some sort of a link-up problem with the Daktronics scoreboard itself. Not sure exactly what, but there's always been some sort of a delay. In any case, the umpire has a buzzer on their wrist, and when that buzzer goes off, that means the clock is at 0. The umpires are instructed to call to the buzzer, as it were. So as soon as the buzzer goes off, Culpa, in this case, calls the violation.
We've got a pitch clock violation.
Meanwhile, back in Miami, the batter tries pointing to the umpire that the clock hit 0. The pitcher, Scherzer, of course, violated the rule. The clock hit 0. But umpire Vanover instead charges the batter with a timeout request because he thought De La Cruz was requesting time instead of just pointing out that the pitcher violated. What a mess.
Well, I don't see a change in the clock.